EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara.
Yes, sir, man. We at Levi Stadium, baby.
We've got a good one in store between the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers. Time to set the old turn.
Let's get it, baby.
Get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40. The 20.
That shit was hella cap.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone.
That boy ran that weak-ass kick return back.
That's how they put them on notice.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
That weak-ass fucking kick return.
Throwing first play is Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can.
No lead gap like that now.
Yards. That'll bring up second down. The Niners at 500, sitting
When you
at
lead gap, no, that's not playing good defense.
Good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week.
That ain't good defense doing that.
Discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this pass caught by Gray. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Let's go, baby.
Before he takes it inside the 40. The Niners.
Let's get it, baby.
Now they've got another first down. Here's Lance. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause.
That weak-ass defense he was in, man.
A quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On second down, McCaffrey fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Pats, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you do your quarterback? Make sure you see your guys open before you deliver.
Lance now on first down. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out
Can't find my formation, goddamn.
What else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game? You play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And his
take that.
And they They are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now, they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
They start on the ground with Elliott. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now it's Herbert. Try to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20.
I'm gonna pick that sorry ass shit off, boy.
The 20 at the 18-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. First and goal at the 1.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights.
Boy, that kick return, boy. God damn. That shit was so much cap. Nigga ran right by me.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches,
Get your sorry ass on the ground, nigga.
Don't add too much.
Fuck wrong with this nigga, dog.
As much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Point after, right down the middle.
That weak ass kick return saved him, man.
I think it's
The
fair to
fuck,
say
man?
there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to take another shot here. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement.
And he can't get
Put your sorry ass on the ground, nigga.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Good hit.
Receiver complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Herbert. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Why does Kittle be running that route like
Just 4
that?
yards, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to
That shit be crazy.
but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Able to find Gray here.
Man, hell no,
And he
dog.
will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on, man.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Show bitch ass on the ground. He be bumping niggas, dog. Nigga know he bumped my corner.
Up at the 44. So consecutive
He bumped my receiver.
interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got this down to the 35. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Give me that shit, dog. Stop playing with me, man.
Those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
I had Kittle, baby. I had Kittle.
2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket.
I had
if you're
Kittle.
absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Again, it's Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he fires one that's intercepted.
That shit is cap.
Picking it off.
How that man just keep picking all my shit, bro?
Here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Working with his 2nd and 4. A handoff left. Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Herbert off of play action. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away.
Good shit, baby.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side
Good
of the
fucking
field.
shit.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Why you can't audible out that formation?
So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Choke bitch ass on the ground, nigga.
Take over once again.
Why the fuck was fucking Purdy in the game, man?
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Well, I like when you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe over.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Throw left side complete. That's Russell. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings us second down at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Oh, come on, bro.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be...
Hell no.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game.
That's some fuck shit right there, dog. Kittle wide the fuck over, man.
I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now Lance going to throw. Steps away to his left. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is going to be intercepted.
That should be capped.
And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Room here to run. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll send you
Kick return, save this nigga, dog.
with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports from the 10. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense has to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Lance. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby.
San Francisco. Touchdown.
Let's fucking go, baby.
And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The 49ers ready to kick it away.
Let's fucking go, baby. Let's get it.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Get your ass down, man.
Right around where he would have
But how does he got all this momentum and I'm winning? What the fuck is going on? What is going on?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense. But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Elliott going to get it again on second.
Good shit, baby.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's got him in.
Good shit.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Oh, he supposed to fumble that.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But
Come on, man.
some adjustments to come their way now.
Bro, they be giving this man stupid ass bullshit, dog.
Ezekiel Elliott.
But that is crazy as fuck, man.
And the Patriots have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
That shit wild as fuck.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? And maybe it puts...
He's got him in.
Give me that shit, dog.
And he's going to be taking
Stop playing with me, man.
35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Lance's throw caught by Gray. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Lance looking to throw it. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. And Lance now to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Good shit, baby.
3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
A handoff left, McCaffrey.
In the end zone, nigga. Get in that fucking end zone, dog.
Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards.
Let's go, baby.
And the Niners have
I don't know how you got all this momentum, dog.
3rd quarter.
That shit's blowing me.
Splits the uprights.
How the fuck he got all this momentum?
Point lead. it away, and here we go. Fields this way up at the 17. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Pats at the line, ready to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worse with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want to
get the pick, baby. Come on.
Snap it and get back to work.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I think he had to hold that one before he brought it to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
He barely got it.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of
He barely got it.
play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a few goals separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not.
Let's go, baby.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Play action. It's Herbert. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Herbert on first down now. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Good shit, baby. Good shit, baby.
18-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is in.
That about fast now.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield,
That about fast now.
been measured revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll power his way up near the 25. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
It's all right. It's a punt. That's a punt.
The Patriots are right back in this football game. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And he'll get it down to the 47.
Come on, bro.
130 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Come on, bro. Hell no. Hell no, bro.
And he gets this one
Hell no, bro.
just a yard or two shy of the
Hell
10.
no.
27 yards there, a first down. Here's Herbert. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Elliott is into the end zone.
Weak ass shit, dog.
The late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect
Damn,
the
that's
lead,
crazy,
you
bro.
want to take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp.
That shit weak as fuck.
Right there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back.
Come on, man.
And he edges forward.
Come on, bro.
Gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
That shit crazy.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Forced out to his left.
Oh, McCaffrey, come on, man.
Ball. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing.
Come on, bro.
Well, we're not seeing a